What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And it's actually raining really light out here, and it's actually really warm. But I like the effect. It's just cool enough to make smoke come out of my mouth. I kind of like the drizzle effect that's going on with the video here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot this one outside just to do something a little bit different. And this video is how come men aren't spending money in 2022? All right, ladies, so here's the reality. The better question is, why isn't he spending money on you? Because dudes are spending money in 2022. You could argue now men are spending more money on women than they ever have been, okay? You got average girls, no BBL, no breast job, no nothing, out here on OnlyFans getting cashed out, okay? You got regular girl players. This women I went to high school, college with, getting banged by NBA players, getting banged by rappers, just off of their IG, getting flown out, or flued out as y'all would say. It should be flown out, but y'all always say flued out. Getting flued out by celebrities all the time, all over the place. There's people on rooftop mountains. There's people on yachts. Women is out here getting to the bag. So it's not why aren't men in 2022 spending the bag. Even the dudes online, even if y'all look at these cats online who be calling everything a simp, like I see girls say everything is simping to you guys now. Even those dudes are out here spending the bag. Kevin Samuels spent the bag on Brittany Renner, okay? Steph is so cold bought his girl a Hellcat, all right? If you on this page, you see me on dates with women all the time. Now, I don't pay for all of them, but I pay for half of them. It's a reciprocation thing. So like I said, it's not about whether or not dudes are spending money. What it really is why aren't they spending money on you? Because that's the real problem. They're not spending money on you. So let's try to get into why that might be, okay? I'm going to list off a bunch of reasons. And don't worry, ladies, there's no reason to be self-conscious, okay? Nobody can see this. Nobody can hear this. You listen to this in your ear. You listen to this in your room. So it's no reason to lie to yourself. I'm going to just list the reasons why dudes might not be taking you on dates, okay? Number one, okay? You're ugly. Sorry. Listen, I know y'all might be thinking, because women always say this, well, if I'm ugly, why is he talking to me? Well, sweetie, unfortunately, the way men work, they just be wanting to get their whistle wet. And guess what? The V-Box don't got no face. It got two lips and a slit. I repeat, the V-Box don't got no face. It got two lips and a slit. So if he wants his whistle to get wet and you're willing to give him that 7-Eleven Slurpee and you're willing to give him that V-Box, he will take it. But what he won't do is bring you around his friends. What he won't do is put you out in public. What he won't do is take the risk that someone sees him with you. You'll be what we call a slow Tuesday or a middle of the week chick. You come through like 12 to 2 a.m. when everybody's sleep, getting ready for work. You can slide in, slide out. Nobody see you. You got the hoodie up, the sweats on, and the flip-flops, okay? You might be that chick to him, okay? Or maybe you are bad. Maybe you are fine. Maybe you are pretty. Maybe you got the body, so maybe that's not the problem. But this might be the problem. You might be a hoe. All right? Now listen, unfortunately, he might know a bunch of dudes that you slept with, or you might have already slept with one of his homies, so he consider it homie hopping. So he like, I don't really even want my homies to know I'm talking to you, okay? Or maybe he's just been around the block a lot. Or maybe he heard something about you. And believe it or not, ladies, y'all be thinking that it be other dudes who be telling us that y'all be getting around, and it really don't. It be the girls who be telling us that y'all be getting around. So he might have heard from the other girl that you messed with such and such and such and such, or whatever the case may be, but he might be embarrassed, okay? Rather or not, it's fair. One of dude's worst fears is to go into a restaurant or to go into a party or to go anywhere in public with a girl, and then people start snickering or laughing because they know that this girl has been all around the world, nah, yah, yah, like Biggie used to say in the song. So maybe you just been around too much. He know too many people you've been around with, or he heard too many things, so he don't want to be seen in public with you for that, okay? Number 3 reason is you might look low maintenance. Again, you might be fine as hell, right? But he don't never see you with your hair done, your nails done, everything did. He don't never see you decked out in nice outfits, expensive shoes or bags, or nothing that makes him feel like he has to spend a lot of money on you, okay? I tell women all the time, how you look is very, very, very important, because if your hair is done, if your nails done, everything did, you go out of the house looking nice, looking a certain way, okay? Looking like you're well kept by yourself, your family, or your man, or your ex, or whatever the case may be. You look well kept. Low value men won't even holler at you. They'll feel like you're out of their league. They'll feel like they can't afford you, so they won't even speak to you. But if you always outside, I'm not saying you can't do this sometimes, I'm saying if you always outside, your nails not done, your hair's not done, okay? You in sweatpants and UGG boots and a hoodie, or you in booty shorts and flip-flops with socks and a tank top all the time. This is how you present yourself, or most of the time at least. A dude's gonna feel like he can just slide through. A dude's gonna hit you with that come over. A dude's gonna hit you with that Netflix and chill, because he doesn't necessarily feel like he has to impress you or court you or do anything extra, okay? The another thing that might be the problem, are you hanging in high value areas? Do you know high value elite men? I like to call them elite men, but are you around elite men? By that I mean, are you college educated? Do you have a network of college educated men, high earning men to potentially date? or put yourself in the atmosphere of? Do you have high earning friends, or do you have friends who are high earners who could put you in the network of high earning men? Okay, you might have them and they could put you on. Okay, or do you have men who again are in the network of their jobs, or have high earning friends who they could put you on with their friends? Having men who are around you who have a network of high earning friends, they could put you around too, because like I say all the time, it's not tricking if you got it. I repeat, it's not tricking if you got it. If you want a man to spend money on you, he's kind of got to have the money first. So you got to put yourself in an environment with men who have the expendable income that they can put into dates, that can put into a woman, because it's not really hurting them. You got to look at your network and the places that you put yourself. Are you in a high value area? Are you in an elite area? Okay, are you in the suburbs, or are you in the hood? All right, and again, where do you hang? You got to look at all these things too. And then also, and this is a big one, I should have got to this earlier, but are you requiring it? Where is your self-esteem at, sis? Like, are you coming off like, yo, I'm patient, I'm not in no rush, I'm not lonely, and I'm not desperate. So if you're not willing to court me, okay, if you got to give me time or money. I tell women all the time, he got to give you one of the two, okay? He either got to give you his time or he got to spend some money. You got to do one of the two. If you're desperate, though, if you're in a place where your self-esteem is low, if you're in a place where you just want someone around, if you're in a place where you're tired of being lonely, men can sense that. So what they'll do is they'll give you a little bit of time and minimal money, minimal effort, because they know that you just want someone around. Where's your self-esteem at? Are you demanding being courted? Okay, are you demanding time being spent with you? Are you demanding a man gets to know you, or are you taking what you can get? That could be the problem too. It could be your self-esteem. That could be a major issue. He could sense on you, oh, this is easy prey, this is an easy target, I don't really have to do too much. That could be an issue too. There's more things that might be the issue that I could get into, but really all of those are the big keys, okay? How are you presenting yourself? How are you carrying yourself? What's your look like, all right? Where are you picking these dudes? How are you picking these dudes? Is your self-esteem high enough that you're demanding these dudes put in a certain amount of effort or put in a certain amount of work to get to you? All these relate to whether or not the dudes are spending money on you, whether or not dudes are courting you, whether or not dudes are showing you a good time. Because like I said, in 2022, you could argue dudes are spending more money now than they ever have, especially out of marriage, okay? Remember, y'all, back in the day, dating and stuff like that wasn't really that big. You used to just come out of the house and your dad's friend, you had an untouched daughter who he was ready to get rid of her, so he wanted her to be married, and you just got finished with school and you got yourself a good job, and they used to say, hey, the guy next door, I talked to him and he wants you to have his woman, and you go over there and you get that woman, and that was it. There wasn't really much dating. There wasn't really much courting. You just got paired off and y'all had a bunch of babies, and that was it. So you could argue men are spending more money now than they ever did. The reality is, rather or not, they're spending it on you. And some of these things can help you pinpoint what the issue might be, rather or not it is or isn't happening. I'm Alex, and I'm out. Peace.